girl Diva Lethia, and I am back with another video. This is my Carnival makeup tutorial. As some of you might know, I do live in South Florida, and Miami Carnival is coming up this Sunday, October 9th. So I said, what better freaking tutorial to do than do a makeup for Carnival? So if you guys want to see how to get this look, please keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm first going to start out with using my NYX Pore Filler. This is a new product that I just got because I wanted to see what could work for my face because I have oily skin and I have pores that open up more, unfortunately. So I'm just going to spread that all over my face and then start with a color correcting. I love color correcting because it gets rid of all the acne marks all over my face, which I cannot stand because it's just not cute. Yeah, so after I'm done with my color correcting, I'm going to start with my blending it out with my blending sponge. I'm going to use my matte finish spray because I always blend out with a wet, well not wet I should say, a more damp blending sponge, as this is better to blend out your concealer. Never blend out your concealer with a dry sponge. Always have a moist one. And as you can see, the orange is getting rid of some of my acne spots, is making it lighter, and I am going to use this NYX-Honey Dew Me Up product. I was told and saw that, you know, this will give your foundation a more glow and a radiance. This has honey, gold flakes, and collagen for smoother skin, so I wanted to give it a try and see how it turns out on my face. And it's very smooth and it's light and it's nothing crazy to me, and I like it. And I'm just going to blend that in with my foundation, and blend that all together evenly across my face to get a smooth look, you guys. Now I'm going to be covering up my dark under eyes with my LA Girls Concealer, Pro Concealer. I like to just put a little under my eyes, and I don't go crazy with it. I just have to correct, you know, what's dark, and get rid of those marks to highlight my face, highlight my forehead, my nose, my upper lip, and the bottom of my chin. Okay, now it's time for my favorite part, which is, you know, baking. I'm using my favorite, my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This, you guys, is like crack, literally. It helps with like setting in all the concealer on my face because I have oily skin. So for any girls or any women out there who have oily skin, try the Laura Mercier. It is amazing and it works wonders for me. And when I'm done with that, I am just going to contour my cheekbones because I want my cheeks to be looking nice and popping, and I am going to be baking in the meantime, you guys. Now after all that contouring, I'm going to be putting some extra highlight to my eyelids with my NYX white jumbo pencil. I just want my eyeshadow makeup to be bright and popping because for Carnival, that is how it is. Your colors are supposed to be bright and colorful and pretty. So I'm adding a little white to my eyelids, and I'm going to blend that out. And now I'm going to be brushing off all that excess translucent powder off of my face. I think I have baked enough. And I'm going to be blending out my cheekbones. Now after I'm done blending out my cheekbones and getting rid of that excess powder, I'm just adding a little gold as my base color. This is from my Sephora makeup kit. I meant to list this in my last video, but I tried to find it and I can't because this makeup kit is so old and I had it for a long time, and if I find it, I would definitely put it in the description box. So for my main colors now, I'm going to be using the Morphe palette. This is the 35B palette,
I'm going to be using the red, and as you'll see later on, I'm going to be using a blue, and I'm going to be blending that out, and it's going to give it a nice little pretty bright color, and I'm going to let you guys watch and learn. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Courtney AirSpun Loose Face Powder. I got this tip from Shameless Maya. I know a lot of you guys out there know her. She had used this in her Carnival makeup tutorial, and I like it because it definitely holds your makeup in place even more. Because mind you, when you're out there in Carnival, you're going to be dancing, you're going to be sweating, and you want your makeup to stay in place all day. And I love this, so we're going to see how this works out. And now I'm just adding my eyeliner, my mascara, you know, the little basic stuff, and we shall see how this turns out. Now for my favorite part, you guys, for the rhinestones. For this, I am just going to be doing a simple sequence on my forehead. I'm going to put the rhinestones above both of my eyebrows and one in the middle. This does not have to be perfect. I'm just simply using my eyebrow pencil and making dots so I know where I'm going to be placing the rhinestones. I'm just counting them, see, make sure I have the right amount of dots on each side so it can be even. They do not need to be perfect, you know, it is what it is. And to keep the rhinestones in place, I'm going to be using my Duo Eyelash Glue, and this holds it in place. So I'm just putting just enough, and don't worry if you do put too much, it is okay because it does dry clear, so it's not going to mess up your makeup or anything. And I'm going to be using rhinestones that has, well, I want to say I think 3 or 4 colors. The one that I have, I would say it came with a light blue, a red, a dark blue, and like a ruby blue. So you're going to see that I'm just going to be putting the eyelash glue and then putting each rhinestone on each dot. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look of how the rhinestones came out. As you can see, I did one in the middle and it's a little bit darker. It's my ruby red. and I love it. I'm glad that they came out looking pretty. So now we're just going to finish off. I'm going to do my cheeks and put my blush. I'm going to put my highlighter, and then going to do my lips, and I'm going to show you the last part coming up soon. So after I'm done with all my highlighting and my blush, I am just going to be finishing up with my lips. I just wanted a bright pink lip. I didn't want something too dull because, like I said, for Carnival is bright, is a colorful event, and you want your face to be pop pink, you guys. So this is what I chose to do for my lips. Now, last but not least, I am going to be putting glitter all over my chest and my upper shoulders. And for this, I'm just using coconut oil. You can use anything you want. People could use shea butter, any oil, because the glitter is going to stay on you and it's not going to fall off. So I just rubbed it on my neck, my upper chest, and my shoulders. And I got this glitter from Walmart. It is the extra fine glitter, and it was about like $3 for this, and it's a lot of glitter, as you guys can see. And like I said, I want my skin to be shimmering, so I'm just pouring some out, and I'm going to rub that all over my top chest, my neck, and my shoulders, you guys. So once I am done with all that rubbing down, this is how it came out. It's all bright, it's shimmery, the skin looks so pretty, and I am ready for Carnival, honey, with my golden chest and my shoulders. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys like it. I am so ready for my Carnival, and I'm going to be jumping up and whining and carrying on with no behavior. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Love you guys.